Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Captain's Draft 3.0 continues on. We're in the lower bracket. Game 3, the ace match, Power Rangers versus Stake Gaming. Winner moving on, survival in the qualifier. Loser going home early alongside Stark, who we did see get eliminated earlier today. I'm Zayori, joined again by Draskell and Pimpmunkle on the obs. This is our final game of the evening. Thank you so much for joining us here on Moonduck TV for CD3. Remember, you can pick up the chest. 10% of the proceeds go towards the prize pool here, $100,000 base. And of course, the ticket is still in the store. Free compendium, only $2, $1.99. Bargain bonanza. I know, I can't believe it. Draskell, let's look at this pool, baby. Troll Warlord, he's in it. We were just talking about this guy. Are we going to see some troll love? Come on, man. Ass? That was how you put it earlier. Okay, I like it.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah.
Dire team
Oh
ban.
shit. Oh shit, I love it. I bet Power Rangers would have picked it again too. I think like last game they definitely showed that they know what to do with morphing. It was a game where he had it particularly easy early on, but Illidan is so scary on the morph regardless. So I can respect that, you know, get rid of it, try something different coming into game 3. Where does that leave us though? What are we short with in this pool? Tusk first pick now for Stake.
Dire team pick. Dire team pick.
Sven stands ready.
Whoa,
Radiant
okay.
team pick.
Sven. I like it. Sven AA?
Queen.
Crystal Maiden.
But she's different now.
Dire
It's
team pick.
not that same like team fighting ult that it used to be. It's much more of that kind of pop it and stop it type deal. So is it enough to shut down Sven now? I haven't really seen her in action all that much, honestly. I certainly haven't seen the new WWE against Sven. Yeah. Yeah.
League's assassin.
Ooh, oh man, these are some fun picks coming out from Power Rangers. This Assassin,
Weaver.
pretty good against Queen of Pain as well as Crystal Maiden. All right. So Stake, they need to draft the Fly Swatter. What's the best Fly Swatter here in this one?
Something that Jug is actually decent here. It's not like awesome at man fighting against Sven, but you can deal really well with Nyx in lane. And then, well, actually, wait, are they putting Weaver mid, or is this support Sven?
We did see a Weaver mid earlier on in Captain's Draft on the first day or second day, and it got demolished. I forget who he was up against. It was Quick Buy. Yeah, you're right. And a DC played. It was tough.
I suppose we'll have to see. The downside of Juggernaut is he doesn't match up well against Weaver, but he can do okay against Sven. He's very good in lane, like I mentioned, against the heroes that they currently have right now. What can they do that's just good against... Actually...
I think Stake might take Ember again.
I was actually just going to say Troll is actually decent in this game.
Can man fight the Sven?
Yeah,
that is
he
controlled
can.
through BKB. He's okay against Weaver. He doesn't care about Nyx. AA is pretty good against him, but...
Because
Is
he's
it
pretty
between
much just...
Troll and Ember?
You yell really loud and you just hit as hard as you can and hope for the best.
Is there any way Stake take Drow and try and push and end this? Like,
They
Drow
can.
get Jakiro or something?
Yeah, they can go Drow and go for like total lane dominance and just go ham, but it's just gonna be Ember. Okay, there we go.
Alright. Ember Earthshaker.
Dire
Yeah,
They play it
Ember
safe.
is kind of a... It's okay, but it's annoying to play against Nyx because he can always stun you. That's the really frustrating part, because when you have Flame Guard on, you just walk
10
in with a
seconds
Carapace,
remaining.
even in Vendetta. Like, you don't even have to go for the stun anymore out of Invis. You can just Carapace,
5
he gets stunned,
seconds
you Vendetta
remaining.
him, you stun him again. It's guaranteed 5-second lockdown. It's really annoying.
Ooh, the bird picked up for Power Rangers. A lot of animals on their side. Okay. Animal strat.
Is it really an animal strat, though?
Well, it's a majority animal strat, so...
Because I'm pretty sure 2 of them are bugs. One of
Bugs
them is
are
like,
animals.
I mean, one of them is an ice cube.
And Sven might be an animal. I don't know what the fuck's going on under that mask.
Yeah, that's probably true. Fair enough.
Actually, is Sven a humanoid? I don't really know. What race
Yeah,
is he?
I think he's a humanoid.
We need Slacks in here for the lore on Sven. And I guess AA is just a big ice cube. Okay, fair enough. Interesting drafts here. I kind of like the PR draft, honestly. I have some faith in the Nyx Assassin. I like watching Nyx. You don't get to see him too often anymore. And
10
he can be
seconds remaining.
very irritating to play against. And I think what you said against Ember is actually going to
5
come into play
seconds
quite a bit
remaining.
here. That guaranteed Carapace stun is not to be underestimated before BKBs come out, that's for sure.
Prepare for battle.
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it settles down here. PR with a 5-man smoke. They want some first blood action, and they've got a very good level 1 lineup here. AA picked up Chilling Touch. Smoke behind.
30 seconds to battle.
And pinged out here. They've got vision. They know they're up to something. It looks like this is not going to yield a kill here from PR. Instead, let's get some aggressive wards down. One on the high ground and the entryway to the jungle. It looks like up top. We get another one here. All right.
The battle begins.
Damn, that's harsh. Oh, Era? Alright, Snake's the bounty. I know. I know. I like Fog. He's a funny guy. But he is definitely the kind of guy that would give you shit for missing his big play like that. That's why I felt bad, honestly. I felt more bad for the player because that's one of those... You want to go back and see that highlight reel. Be like... Yeah. It's also funny to hear people go, "Oh!" when you slam dunk like that. So it's Ember versus Nyx in mid lane. They rotated around. It'll be Synderen in the off lane on the Earthshaker. So that means Slicks will be farming safe lane on Queen of Pain. This is a big rotation in general. Slicks has been playing mid at least the past 2 games, so seeing him in the safe lane will be a change of pace. But as you were talking about, it's kind of the right call here to make sure the Quap doesn't get poked by the Nyx. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. I see. Well, CM, still only level 1, so no point in Aura yet, but a pretty good lineup to utilize the Aura just in general. It hates you, Draskell. Hates you and your stupid microphone. Synderen getting a little aggressive here under the tower. He's doing pretty well in this off lane, though. Almost level 3. Pops the totem. Going for the auto attack on Cheshire Cat. It's like watching it in slow motion. Drops the stun. He's got to run. Although Icarus dive all the way around. Cheshire Cat hits him again. This could be your first blood. Synderen goes down to Cheshire Cat in the top lane. Oh my, not the start. That State Gaming we're hoping for. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, oh, a little bit of harassment out onto Slicks. Illidan giving him the pokey poke there with the Shikuchi. The Slicks will be okay. Actually turns on to Big Num. Out comes the Storm Bolt from J4. Slicks links back to safety. Yeah. I like the sound effect of Cold Feet. That ice just like slowly cracking faster and faster. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like it's a cool sound effect because of how realistic it is. I feel like if I was one of those kids that broke through ice and fell into a lake, that would give me, like, trigger my PTSD or something. Sounds very realistic. You know, I wasn't a big hockey player, but you're out just flicking around on the ice, you hear that sound, you're like, uh-oh. Nobody move. Shit's scary. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, I got nothing there, man. I mean, you're the one that's in Sweden. They know more about hockey than I do, I'm sure. They like them cold sports. And bandy, right? That's the other one. It's like kind of hockey-esque, but it's like bigger. Yeah, that's... Yeah, their horse racing has little chariots in the back, too. I thought that was kind of weird. I saw a horse race once, and it freaked me out. What?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Casual bet on the ponies. All right. I like it. Well, we got a nice quiet early game here. Everybody just sitting back, farming. Towing the line. Queen of Pain doing pretty well in the safe lane. Slicks up to 14 CS. Looks like that lane swap is definitely working in favor of Stake here. Era, even with the Nyx Assassin. Though the Nyx is still getting a lot out of mid. So he's going to be a threat. Down bottom, J4. Initiated on. Snowball rolls on in. Hits him with a stun. Fog has the double damage here. War Cry, not going to be enough. As the Frostbite comes out to lock him in place. Now Big Num, he could be in trouble too. Fog has Ice Shards. He'll turn. Illidan's rotated in, and now Slicks needs to get out of here. He'll get out. Fog, though, in trouble. Oh, golly. He gets finished off by the stun from the Nyx Assassin. 2-1 here. PR still holding a 1-kill advantage.
Spared you future loss.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, recovery. Tries to get out here with the Vendetta, but they've got dust. They were ready and waiting. Nyx.
Well, that was
Easy.
toasty.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Down bottom, speaking of that, Illidan scouts it out, finds Slick, sees that Seal Kid is back there, may dive this just for the Crystal Maiden. Not a hell of a lot they'll be able to do. Fogged is here. This is just Illidan. His friend's on the other side of the tree line. Some pretty serious space creation right there. That's just one Weaver throwing bugs at him. They are respecting the bug. It just gets in their heads. It's like it psychs them out. Yeah. Oh, he's fine. Yeah, TP home. They really had that, huh? A mod for people that were that afraid of spiders. Oh, that's
Radiant's
good.
top tower is under attack.
No. Oh, that sounds adorable. Here we go. Rotation. Nyx Assassin, level 6. Has the Vendetta. They see Fog. They want him. Snowball resets things. J4 with a stun on 2. Nicely done there. They pull the Snowball away. They're trying to split the pin, and they will. Fog dies first. Slick's only level 4. It's J4 that gets left behind. 1 for 1 as the spend falls. PR will start to disengage here as Stake move back behind their tower. Man, if only that Quap was 6, that could have been a ridiculous fight with a Sonic Wave there. One of the drawbacks of having her in the safe lane. Now Era, though, ooh, hops onto Big Num, trying to make it out. Nice stun from recovery, and Big Num will live for now. Ooh, last poke from Era. Or pardon me, that's Slicks. Very nicely done, but Illidan, he might find Slicks now. He's completely stuck. Blink in 4. Not going to be enough time. That was a very odd exchange. Long, drawn-out fight of little pokes here and there. I guess Illidan is the big winner in the end. He
Radiant's
walks
bottom
away.
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, pretty rough. Synderen had to TP out again. This is like the third or fourth TP he's had to use, but it's been working for him. He's halfway through level 6, has the Echo Slam at a pretty good timing. All things considered, I think this offlane Earthshaker is done pretty well. Only conceding 1 death is worth it for getting this kind of experience. And even 15 CS is not too shabby. Ooh, Era. Nice setup from recovery. There's that Carapace stun we were talking about. J4 follows up with a stun, and it's just an easy kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Darkseer as well. That's the other one. And Bat Rider. There's a couple really good just... Oh, Nyx, you make my life hell.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. You know, I feel like less you can play around it a little more, though. You can try and kind of bait him out with the stuns and stuff. Yeah. For a lot of the game, though, Pulse Nova is a little... Yeah, I guess that's true. I would put Lesh fourth after those other three, though.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Arcane Rune here on the Queen of Pain, and she's got the ult ready. This is actually very nice for Slicks. Cut that cooldown. They want recovery. He does have the ultimate available. They've got Dust on Fogged. Should be a fairly easy kill. 4-on-1, even with some TP reactions if they come. Recovery, pops the Carapace straight away. Stun, Slicks, holding the Arcane Rune and the ult for now. They burn the Dust, they'll catch him. They don't need the Sonic Wave. Very nice.
Tower is under attack.
Nice clean kill there. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Great news for Era. He's going BOTs, pulling up that gold, 1,300 stored up. Pretty good timing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, if this keeps up, Synderen is looking at a darn tootin' timing for this Blink Dagger. He's got 900 gold already, and his Tranquils. Wow. I mean, we can't all be a bird that comes back to life from its own ashes, Drasco. I mean, cut the guy a break. He's a fucking cow, for Christ's sake. I think he's doing pretty good. Oh, Illidan, he takes a whole lot of damage. They blow him up. Pulse Nova, that's not Pulse Nova. Supernova comes out. Slicks will get stunned. He might die to the burn. No, he walks away. Or does he? The follow-up burn will finish him off. Cheshire Cat takes the dagger. A couple of auto attacks from the tower, but 1-for-1. Bug for Quap.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I thought he was going to make it out. Nice. Got it for him. That was really well done on the Weaver, though. That was a lot of damage, and they had to burn it before he time-lapsed, so pretty close. I think they made that look a little bit easier than it was to coordinate all that. Good setup from Synderen as well. That was without the Blink Dagger. I was just talking about that timing. Now 1,500 gold sitting in the bank account, collecting interest.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Big rotation onto Synderen here. They pop the War Cry to try to close the gap. Shikuchi coming up, but Synderen makes it back in time. Mitigates the gank. He'll be just fine. Dire do have a ward on the high ground here, so they know exactly where he is, and also that he doesn't have much support nearby.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Could be a decent fight, though. They'll counter it. Cinder invading here. Oh, sorry. I thought that fight was going to break out up top. And it might. Here we go. J4 with the stun, but the snowball resets. Cheshire Cat gets stunned. He barely gets off the Supernova. Punch onto J4. Supernova will go off. Seal Kit channels a little bit of his ult before he dies. Now Slicks and Fog try to split the difference. TP home, and Fog will not be so lucky. Across the map, 3-0. Not so hot for Stake Gaming.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Wow, this Phoenix is actually really farmed. Number 1 on net worth now. Midas really paying off. He's also level 11 already. It's pretty big. Wow. He's the highest level in the game by 2. Well, okay. Ember Spirit just hit level 10, but that's insane. Ice Blast mid. Get up onto Slicks. Oh, no follow-up. Okay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Right, the shell up top. Oh, Echo Slam onto
Dire's
Illidan.
bottom tower is falling.
Time lapse. Yeah, that's all-time backfire there.
Vital thread is broken.
I'm not sure. Snowball in. Slicks is here. They might get vengeance for their fallen buddy. And it's all 4 of them. Boy, oh boy. Damage on Era to boot. That's a killing spree down. Goes to Fog. And I'll try to push this tower as well.
Dire's top tower is under
1
attack.
for 1, Draskell.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Quite bad time for the Earthshaker to take a death so close to the Blink Dagger. We'll see rotation mid though from Stake. They finish off the tier 1 top. Fog goes in first, and it's enough to push back PR, at least for now. Syndrome will also TP through. One more creep, and old Blinky Blink is coming his way.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, rotation mid now from PR. They see Synderen. Like, Stake is on the menu tonight, boys. Nyx Assassin goes in first. Vendetta Strike, Ice Blast, and oh yeah. That'll be enough to roast him and toast him. Killing spree now for Cheshire Cat. Oh! Eric gets stunned by J4 up top before he can initiate. That kind of resets things a little. Illidan backs out, and J4 just moves into the tree line. Looks like he'll play Sacrificial Lamb. The Weaver to just scurry away.
Peace.
Man, it feels like every time there's a pickoff, there's some kind of a trade that comes out of it right after. It's like Stake lose Synderen, and they go, all right, guys, we're seeing red. We gotta, somebody's paying for this, you know? The last 3 kills on Synderen have all gone that way. I know, but I want to believe in the lore behind it. I want to believe that Stake, it's all about the morale boost. Ooh, nice scoot away there. I want to believe it's about the power of friendship. I want to believe that every team has that Bambo, that every time he makes a play, every time he gets a kill, he's just talking shit, just like, yeah. You know, Synderen goes down, he's like, fuck guys, I'm dead again. And they go, don't worry, buddy, we got you. And they kill him. They're like, see that, Synderen? We used 3 ultimates, so he knows. He knows that they don't fuck around. That's how I hear the dialogue of Stake Gaming as these team fights break out in my head. I don't know if it's accurate, but... Yeah, I think so. Seal Kid, uh-oh, he could be in the danger zone here. There's a rotation to the bottom lane. There's a Weaver inbound. Already. Got a Sentry Ward. The Sentry Ward's not going to save him. J4, stun at the ready. TP now from Era. Seal Kid, he might live. J4 hits the stun onto Era. Seal Kid thinking about the ult, but he just gets destroyed. He'll be the first casualty of this fight. Ice Blast connects on Slicks, but that's about it as Big Num falls second. J4 does scoot away, but now Snowball onto Illidan. They catch him with a fissure as well. Walrus Punch, they should have the damage. No time lapse. Cinderen's there with the Echo Slam to secure the kill. Now the egg connects on 2. Tusk first, now Era. He will fire Remnant away. Any kind of gap closer. Blink Dagger up in 2. Phoenix already used the Icarus dive. Laser. Oh, the fissure again. Cinderen for the win. He's on point with this one, and it will secure the escape from Era. Very nicely played there with clutch timings on those stuns. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that CM survived for a while. I feel like Seal Kid did a really good job baiting that out, where it seemed like he was just gonna get caught out, but he fogged it and made time for people to rotate. Oh. That's one of the bugs down. Man, he didn't even get to use his spike carapace. What is going on in the bottom lane here? Era, it's fire on fire. Era's gonna Remnant forward. He connects with the chains. Cheshire Cat, oh no! He falls to the Ember Spirit. It's a solo kill, but now Era, he'll get hit by the Ice Blast, it looks like. Yes, indeed. Is there any follow-up damage? I think he's clear. In the jungle, J4, snowball in. Tusk, does he find a solo kill? What's going on, Draskell? This game's just falling apart for PR.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is good stuff for Era, though. He's number 1 on net worth by a nice little bump here, and Battle Fury is on the way. Yeah, this is great. Oh, top rune. Seal Kid. Discovery doesn't have vision. He doesn't know where the friends are, but there we go. Ice Blast sets up beautiful. That is one of the scarier parts of the Nyx Assassin AA combo. Whew. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So Nyx is just going to go into an Aghanim's, it looks like. Interesting. Era down bottom. Laser scares him, and that's it. Got to open with a stun to have a chance at that one, I think. So fast reaction from Era. On point. Yep. Oh no, Cinderen. The Ice Blast doesn't hit him. Does he live through this? Sunray? It's doing some damage, but Mech's there from Fog. Cheshire Cat gets turned on. No Supernova this go round. J4 in the fray, but Cinderen stuns him with the totem. Oh, the cow will live to tell the tale. Now recovery, silenced and brought down by the fiery swords of the Ember Spirit. 3-0. It all started with what looked like an out-of-position Earthshaker, but it whiffed the Ice Blast, and it all goes south from there. Oh, Illidan. No! Orchid all of a sudden on Slicks. I don't know, he must have just gotten it because they were not ready for the silence in either of those little fights there. Yeah, this timing is great too. There's no Lincolns yet on the Weaver. He's still a few hundred gold short. So he can really maximize that silence.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just look at the gold graph. Yeah, it's completely swayed. Now it's a 3k gold lead for Stake, and it was a 2500 lead for PR not that long ago. Experience is even worse. It's an 8k swing over the last 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, they've got a gem. Cinderin starts it on the other side. Illidan, can they get him? No, he'll time-lapse all of it. Now the Supernova comes out. J4 taking a lot of damage. Ice Blast as well. Slicks will pop the ultimate, but doesn't really do too much. Supernova goes off. Seal Kit, he'll go down. The 1-for-1 Sven for CM. Era back in the fray. He's got the double damage on. Here comes Cinderin. They'll finish off the Weaver. Now the rest of PR have to run. Recovery falls to the Quap, and Big Num gets blocked out by the Ice Shard. Beautiful team fight here for Stake. They almost killed the Weaver before the time lapse, but not quite enough damage. Correct. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It was also weird because when Cinderin went in, I was looking at the... Oh, we're going to see J4 get caught here. Ice Shard's going to block him out. Laser trying to heal him up, but again, the Ice Blast will be off the mark. J4 might actually live. Searing Chains, finish him off. One last kick of the fiery damage will secure the kill. Dominating streak now for Era. Stake trying to make it out. Fog could get left behind. Shards buy him a little bit of time. Now recovery. Caught by the frostbite there. Seal Kit going to be the next victim, it looks like. But Stake nearby. Fissure blocks out recovery and Big Num. Still gets frozen, though, from the cold feet, and that'll be enough to secure the kill there. A noble effort, but unfortunately can't live. Fog snowballs in. That's a gem down, and it will be recovered here by PR. Okay. Well, a sign of life for the Power Rangers. They needed that. Gem was huge. The last fight started off really weird, though, because the Nyx was scouted out by the gem carrier Tusk, so they were, I think, calling out, like, oh, Nyx is over here, and then Cinderin initiated mid, so they couldn't put the gem in 2 places at once. It's kind of pulled their attention. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, the smoke gets broken by recovery here. Beautiful positioning. They get down the Sentry Ward. He's just on the edge of it. Oh, my God. Another fabulous fissure from Cinderin. Out comes the Ice Blast. Connects on 2. Roshan still reasonably healthy at about 30% HP. Era in hot pursuit. Sees the Ancient Apparition. Searing Chains. Actually miss.
Top tower is under attack.
Fortunate. Yeah, Stake now. They're going for the Roche Pit. PR, they don't have any vision. Laser, giving them the little intel that they can get. Maybe make this happen still. Cheshire Cat gets stunned. Illidan nearby. Stake aren't doing this very quickly. They can't commit for it. And it will be a draw outside the Roche Pit. He's down below 10%. That's a little unfortunate. Smoke now from PR.
Radiant's middle
Laser
tower
for the
is
vision.
under
Now the Ice Blast. It'll be off the mark. Double damage up on Era. This is scary for PR. Illidan, you crazy bastard. He runs in. Cheshire Cat gets off the Nova. But Sonic Wave finishes off Roche with the Radiant. The Aegis is still on the deck. Who's going to grab the Aegis? It's Ember Spear, and it's a disaster for PR. They've already lost 2. J4 goes down to boot. Make it 3, and Era's not done yet. Double damage on with an Aegis in tow. Thinking about diving that tier 2, but will retreat. Wow. State Gaming come out big there. They don't lose a single body, and they get the Aegis as well as the last hit on Roche. This Sonic Wave is what killed Roche, right? Like it. Yeah. Down bottom, Illidan taking big damage here from Era, but just time lapses it off. Era will walk away. Yeah, you're absolutely right, though. It was odd positioning from Illidan to just run into the pit that way. I just seemed ambitious. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Illidan thought they were going to put a lot more damage into Roche than they actually did. That it was going to die faster, but Stake were very patient with that. It was basically just the Queen of Pain that was poking away at it while everybody else sat outside of the pit. Ooh, recovery, moving around. Is there any detection here for the Radiant? No. And Dire are not carrying the gem, it's just sitting in the base. Yeah, and you have 2 Invis heroes, so it's even worse to lose it.
Is under attack.
So Era just moving into crit now, probably Daedalus, following this Battle Fury. He did stop off for the Blink Dagger. Initiation tool with the Ember Spirit. Fairly common. Yeah, oh. It's now a 10k gold deficit. It's really adding up at this point. Oh, Cinderin! There we go, Echo Slam to get it started, but they turn it! Finish off the Weaver, Cinderin falls first. Follow-up damage here, they get the Nyx Assassin to make a trade. That Supernova falls, or flies through. That'll keep Phoenix alive, and it looks like the egg will go off. Steel Kid channeling an ult. Gets stunned by the Supernova. Cheshire Cat, small leap forward, will finish off the Crystal Maiden. Putting the edge here in favor of PR. Era very low on HP, but still has the Aegis of the Immortal. Goes back in onto Illidan. Lincoln's still not broken. Kind of a 3-on-2 here. The Phoenix nowhere to be found. Nearby in the jungle. Now they go back in onto Illidan. Walrus Punch to set it up, and they'll get the kill on the Weaver. Okay. Godlike streak for Slicks.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, XP up to about 14. It's getting worse. And the thing is that the distribution is very top heavy for Stake. So Ember Spirit, Queen of Pain, they are just pulling way ahead of everybody else in the game. Quap's now got a BKB. That was her 9-second charge, and she's got enough gold for the Ags. She'll buy it straight up right now. Era has the completed Crystallis and still another 1,200 gold to play around with. So they've got the gold where it counts, you know.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's true. Only one outer tower remaining here for PR. Stake are about to change that status quo. Double damage up on the Ember again. He's been hanging on to this bottle all game, and it seems like he's had... it seems like they're fighting around double damage runes to some degree. Like they're choosing when to take engagements when they have some kind of a rune on Era. And here we go. Recovery taking a lot of damage out of the gate. Sonic Wave almost finishes him off, but the healing from Sunray buys him some time. Ember will finish him with one more slight. Quick pick on the Nyx, no buyback there. It is a 5v4 for the next 50 seconds. This should at least be a tower for Stake, if not a little bit more. We'll see how far they press the issue.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And I guess they don't have great pushing, but that's an Aghanim's Sonic Wave. They've got all of their ults still available.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's just even worse now. More initiation tools. Blink Dagger picked up on the Tusk by Fogged. more ways to just catch people out of position. That's the third Blink Dagger now for Steak, and also a Glimmer Cape up on the Crystal Maiden. All that yummy mobility. Is Sind going for BKB next, it looks like? Ogre Club?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What happened here? Old Centaur is up on the high ground. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Oh, okay. I've never really seen that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah. Just cindering things. Alright. Ags on the Nyx Assassin. How game-changing is the Burrow, Draskell?
Got it.
Alright, we'll see if it's enough here. Ice Blast off the mark as Slicks blinks back to safety. Roshan up in about 45 seconds. It's a middle of the road respawn timer here, so whoever wins this next skirmish will, I think, undoubtedly claim the next Roshan in Aegis of the Immortal. Stake starting to group up here. Checking the high ground. Like, do they have another gem? Yeah, they sure do. Slicks will carry it this time. $3,500 gold up on Slicks also. Scythe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I've been confusing them too. I don't know why. I might have just said it a few times and messed you up, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Haste!
yeah. Yeah, the extra attack speed on Quap, if you go the AC route, actually makes her really quite scary. Her right clicks hurt, especially with these kind of items. They hit for 200 a pop. It's no joke. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Roshan under assault. Taking a look at Dire Vision here. They are totally blind. They are all clumped up. They'll burn a smoke right now. And they're going to make their way to the Roche pit. This is slow and steady for Stake. They're not committing. They have two in the pit, and they're going to station around. This is going to be kind of a battle of vision and positioning. They'll pass by with the smoke. Midas was used. They were paying close attention. They could have saw the little gold, I think. But that's a very minute detail. They've got vision on the high ground. Again, this is Dire. They're just guessing. They are completely blind still. Radiant, they're suspicious. They know PR must be afoot, but they don't know where. Now Stake smoke. Oh my god, Draskell, this is so tense.
Top tower has fallen.
Radiant, no vision of PR still. Same, both teams completely blind of each other. This is just like a game of chicken. Who's gonna make the first move? Now it's Stake, starting to wrap around the backside. PR have the vision of this little entryway. If Stake come in, there's smoke. Still has a little bit of time left. I think this might be the longest just 5-man smoke on smoke not fighting I've ever seen. Here we go. Radiant catch vision of one on the backside. And Dire finally see him. Now Stake initiated on Ice Blast. Could be huge, but no, they move out of the way. Fight starts to get split. Supernovas come out. It'll get the stun on Fog. That'll be the first death of this fight. Good start for PR. Stake need to reassemble. They still have a lot of their ultimates available. And they will just let PR walk away. Wow.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Roshan's still standing though. PR thinking about moving into the pit. Icarus dive across. Seal Kid taking big damage. He'll get caught by a stun, but Synderen with the turn. He sets it up for Slicks. Holy Toledo on triple kill. They clean him up. PR get obliterated. All 5 down with no buyback. What the
Radiant's top
fuck?
tower is under attack.
That was incredible.
Roshan has fallen
That was
to the Radiant.
State Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, whew. It was like an Echo on 4 and then Sonic Wave on 5, I think. That's what it looked like in the quick bit that I saw.
Given.
Okay. Follow up, hit 5. I mean, PR, that was a 4v5 and PR just got completely cleaned up. That is one for the highlight reel. I can't wait to watch that one again once the cast is over, man. It really was, and especially after that build-up. I mean, those two teams spent so much time where if you toggle the vision back and forth, you just see complete darkness for both sides the way they rotated around the wards. Both teams really reading the ward positions very effectively. Wow. What a game 3 this has turned into, Draskell. Unfortunately, though, PR fans around the world, things are looking very grim. 15k net worth, 20k experience, Stake absolutely in control right now, and they still have the Aegis sitting up on Era. He's pulling about 5,000 gold.
Illusion.
Yep. Here we go. Era poking forward. This is just slow and steady for Stake. They don't need to take any crazy risk here. They may go for a gank on Illidan. Walrus Punch to get it started. Lincoln's is broken. And they won't pursue too hard. Now they go in. Okay, there's the Hex from Slicks. And Weaver just gets 70 seconds down, no buyback.
Agony.
I am trying to think of something positive to say about the high ground defense here. Ice Blast is going to be their magic to success. Ice Blast comes through and it misses on everyone. They react very quickly. 30 seconds on the Weaver. They're waiting it out pretty well. Oh my god, man. Yeah. That's true. There's a lot of potential there. I mean, I'm always tempted to say in these scenarios, like the longer Stake drags this out, the more of a chance that PR could claw their way back into us. If they're just so far ahead and I mean, Ember still has a little ways to go. I mean, he's got the Aegis right now, but he could grab another item and be pretty scary. He's double Daedalus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so can Sven. Problem is the itemization. They both had to itemize so defensively. Sven has just a BKB. Weaver has Lincoln's BKB. You almost never want to go Lincoln's into BKB and with Weaver unless you absolutely have to, because it just limits your damage output so much more than getting a Deso in between, for example, where you can just blow up those squishy supports. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, you're right. It was a support Sven. Oh, I guess in that case his BKB is quite good. Here we go. Synderen blinks in, stun, just connects on Cheshire Cat. Flip used right away, and there are no buybacks available right now except for Slicks. Queen of Pain is the only one. No cooldowns, just everybody short on money. And again, Stake are just gonna back on up here. Reset things a little bit. No ultis used. Trying to line up that perfect echo again. Yep. Well, looks like we're going to see this one stalled out a little bit longer, Draskell. Stake have come this far. They're going to continue to play it safe. Queen of Pain with 3,500 gold. If it is that refresher, she still has a little ways to go, but oh, this is it. PR. They smoke out of the base. Let's take a look at their vision. They're pretty blind. This is ambitious. They see one in the lane. They see a few to the left. They go for the isolated one. It's Fog. He's all alone. He goes into the snowball. He tries to hide. His friends are nearby. Era connects with some damage, but it's not enough to save Fog. Now Cindering comes in. BKB, Echo. It doesn't do much. In fact, it tickles. BKB wars are upon us as Cinderin tries to run away. Cheshire Cat healing his friends. Sunray's there. BKB from Cinderin expired. Stormbolt connects. But Searing Chains, oh, Slicks again with the setup and finish off Sven. Now they turn Cheshire Cat into a piggy. Cinderin's still alive, but finished off. Keeps him in, so Era can knock him down. 3 dead for PR. They're going to get 1 more. Illidan stuck in the trees. Lincoln's come back, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. It's a 2 for 4. Nyx is the only survivor, and Weaver the only one with a buyback.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Really does. Here we go. High ground being sieged, though. Tier 3 tower dead. No buyback from the Weaver yet. Sven respawning pretty soon, as is the Ancient Apparition. They don't have a glyph for quite some while. Recovery doing everything he can here to delay this, but he just can't. Melee barracks fall. BKB is used defensively by Era, and they just make the escape. Seal Kid could get left behind here. Recovery in hot pursuit. Ice Blast flies up. Oh, it actually does hit Era. Oh, they find him. Okay.
Never refuse good.
Dim, it looks like. He got the debuff. I think it clipped him with the debuff, but didn't do the damage. Just sort of... awkward. Yes. 100%. I mean, you look at the goal graph, and there's really never a point where it looked like PR was regaining momentum. It's just been Stake winning, either moving ahead really quickly or just moving ahead kind of at a steady pace here. And at every step, as you've pointed out a few times, they've just effectively choked off the map, farmed really well. I mean, just look at the inventories. It really shows. BKB on the Ember Spirit. That was the 10-second charge he used defensively there. So he is pretty capped out at this point. He can upgrade his BOTs 1 level. That's something. Cinderin probably looking for an... I guess the Shiva's coming out next. Opens up an inventory slot for the Quap to grab the refresher so she doesn't have to get AC. Yeah, I like that. And it would definitely help their high ground siege. And now that I'm thinking about it, well, he's pulling up gold, so time will tell. Long Roche respawn here, Draskell. Minute 15. 47th minute about to approach us here on our final game of the day. Recovery, oh no! That's not where you want to be. Dead Nyx Assassin. And that's 70 seconds with the bug on the sideline. That's tough. That's the opening that Stake's been waiting for.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh, high ground siege continues now from Stake. Big damage on the tier 3 tower mid. Will come out. Tough defense. Still 20 seconds on the Nyx Assassin. Stake will seize the day here as they siege the towers.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, just look at Cheshire Cat. What does he do? He's forced to Yules defensively. BKB. And just stands there. Here we go. Reinitiates. Jivas. Ice Blast will be off the mark again. Stake have done such a good job splitting when they see that Ice Blast inbound. Yeah.
Pain without consequence.
Yeah. Devastating if timed properly, but not so hot if missed. So here we go. Aghanim Scepter on Sven. This is one you don't get to see too often. Odd strength, bonus damage, allies, 900 radius. So pretty sizable. It's a big damage boost to the entire team. See if it's enough. Smoke on smoke. Here we go, Draskell. Echo Slam from Cinderin to start it off. That's not so shabby. Slicks to follow up indeed. Nyx as well as the Ancient Apparition die off the start. Fog, he'll fall as a consolation. Supernova, not gonna happen. They'll put the Phoenix down, and even though they do a lot of return damage, wow, maybe this damage buff is enough. Illidan and J4 actually starting to clean it up a little bit. Era comes back to the battle, and in the end, it won't be enough. PR die, and this could be close to GG territory. For a second there, it looked like they might be able to take that fight. Cinderin and Sealkid almost died. You could feel the damage increase from that Ags upgrade for sure.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Well,
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Your place is here.
PR have put up a good fight this game,
Dire's
but this is
bottom
starting to
tower
feel
has
like the
fallen.
end. No tier 3 towers remaining. Top's completely broken through. FGs are getting destroyed. This Weaver. Ancient Apparition's coming up. A big Ice Blast could maybe buy them some time. See if it hits Cinderin. No, Peopling's back. Oh, it does hit Era. Okay. But again, he gets the melee barracks. Slowly but surely, Stake are doing it.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Invisibility.
Ugh, and one of those is a Phoenix, so that's not really scale that same way. Oh god. Era has really farmed well. I mean, he's got 10,000 gold just hanging out. I don't know why he hasn't upgraded his boots yet. That's just like... Yeah, exactly. There are things to spend that money on. Oh, here we go. Cinder and Echo on 2. Recovery comes in, but it just sets up for Era to cleave and clean it up. 3 die right off the bat. More BKBs are used. Illidan just trying to escape. Supernova very far forward, doing some damage here, but they should be able to break the egg. Yes. No, they don't. The Supernova goes off. Illidan comes back in, but now they squat the bug, and good game is finally called. Power Rangers tap out. They'll be eliminated here in the lower bracket of Captain's Draft 3 as Stake Gaming stay alive. Moving on to the next round after, or next round rather, after a pretty intense series. Big play in Game 3, highlights already up. Check it out if you joined that game late. That was one nasty team fight setup from Cinder and Slick.